Alright, let's wait for everybody to get here. Let me check my Gmail. Yeah, I think tonight's a bad night to serve with Comcast because it's jumping up and down, and everybody else right now is well playing the games and stuff. Not there, my brother's not experiencing any lag. It's only when I'm streaming right now. I don't know why. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for tonight. Yo, what's up? Yeah, this may not be a long stream tonight because of tonight Comcast is not it's not being nice. It's not being nice to my not being nice to the stream tonight. Not being nice to the stream. How bad is it? Is it lagging really bad? Do do. Don't seem bad. Yeah, yeah. It's Comcast at night, guys. Yeah, Comcast not Comcast not being friendly tonight for this stream. I restarted everything and it's still doing it. Oh, I restarted the stream because it's lagging. Like I'm looking at my OBS right now, it's going from green to red, back to green, then it goes to yellow. So right now the connection is not that great. Even at the reset and everything. So it's Comcast tonight. Comcast not being nice tonight. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream for the rest of the night if it continues. Yeah, I use OBS. Always use OBS. Is there something much better than OBS? So the Matrix has me. Yeah, so like if it's gonna continue, then I don't want to keep going because I don't want a shitty quality stream. Especially if we having good conversation and this shit keeps skipping every 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, and it's rare that this happens. So that means that's how I know it's a server issue. Where we what was he talking about? We finished talking about Evo and Sony. Oh, we talking about oh yeah, we talking about indie game companies and AAA companies. That's what we was talking about. We was talking about that of how indie game companies is like a lot of it's the perfect time to be an indie game developer because a lot more people are or a lot more gamers are investing in indie game companies and buying and supporting them is because they give them it's like a breath of fresh air, because they're willing to take more risks, more and their money's involved. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly. Gaming did get a bit boring. I can't remember the last time I was really like I said. The only time I was super excited for a game in a long time, like I said, was Smash Brothers Ultimate and Final Fantasy VII Remake. When those two games were coming out, like I was thinking about those two games every fucking day. especially Smash Brothers Ultimate, looking at every new details, leaks, rumors, all kinds of stuff. Couldn't wait for the next character to drop or information as far as what to expect with the gameplay. Same thing with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh yeah, some of the indie fighting games are pretty dope and unique. It's not enough of them around to go around though, you know, and then those take even longer to develop. You know, and also now because of Steam with the early access bullshit that goes on with a lot of these games, now it's spread over to console development where most of the time your early access game testers most of these games, you know, where developers not even or half ass in the game, or with the guy the guy who created the bio no not Bioshock made Fallout games. It's not. He's pretty much saying it's not about how a game releases, but how a game is eventually becomes after release, and that's the worst fucking mentality or ideology to have in game development. Like, I want to buy a full complete product at the door, like when it first comes out. Now you're focusing on what the game eventually becomes after the game releases, which means we have to pay money to get the product that was supposed to be promised to us from day one. Yeah. Well, indie companies have to put effort into it because it's their own money. They don't really have publishers backing them. It's their own money. It's do or die. So and plus, like I said, since it's their own money, they have more creative freedom. I did a whole video about Fallout in my last stream. Fallout is trash. Always been. I can't talk about the early Fallout games on PC. I'm talking about the consoles. That once it came to consoles. Yeah. The guy who created the Fallout games, can't remember his name, at Bethesda, he said it's not about it's not about how a game is at launch. It's about what the game eventually becomes. That's what he literally fucking said. So these developers, if he has that mentality, I guarantee you a lot of these game developers have that mentality. These developers have this type of mentality. I guarantee you. Todd Howard. Exactly. It was Todd Howard. Yep. I guarantee you a lot of these developers, these AAA companies, have that mentality. They know they can put a fucking game out there, incomplete, bugs and everything, and that us, as consumers, us gamers, we're dumbasses. We go out there, we hype it up, content creators hype it up, and we buy this shit anyway. We buy it anyway. So they have no incentive to give us a full game at launch. They will give us a half-ass game. They will give us a half-ass game, and we will buy it and rinse and repeat. And then they will sell the rest of the game to us and sell it off as DLC. That's what they're doing. That's how they got us. They got us that way. And we buy into it. Yeah. A lot of these games, let's be honest, guys, a lot of these games be incomplete products. A lot of them. Like, I'm even we all guilty of it, buying these games. And then especially Activision and EA, why the fuck do you need transactions in single player games? Like the Assassin's Creed games and stuff. Then Don't Make Cry. Did DMC5 have any microtransactions in it? I think it did. You get buy more of the red orbs or something like that. Yeah. And Final Fantasy 15, disaster. They literally sold us the rest of the game. They literally sold the rest of the game in chat as DLC. And I said, nope, you're not getting my money. I said, I was not buying into that bullshit. And Square's another one. And I love Square. Because I grew up with Square. But I will call them out on their shit. I was not buying that Final Fantasy 15 bullshit. What wasn't really necessary. Yeah, that DLC was necessary. They took big chunks out of Final Fantasy 15. Story chunks. There was a whole article, there was a whole debate about it. That they took out big chunks of the game. Characters disappear. You don't know what happened to the characters. And they come back and join your party. And then you find out it was big pieces of big elements while they were gone. So now they sold those elements to you as separate character DLC, and these were things that were supposed to be in the game, but they sold it to us. You talking about the red orbs? No, but I'm saying is, it's not necessary. But why are they in the game? Why? I agree, Omega. You can grind them, but why? Why is the transactions in there? Period. It's a single player game. Why? And matter of fact, the fact that you had to say grind means they had to create an artificial grind for you to pay for people to go and pay for that stuff. Is that more like Mulu's opinions in politics? Capcom is guilty. Also, they purposely made Jill DLC for yeah. Why? Why are we paying? Oh, what's up? What's up, Nat? You back? Like, why? Like, why single player games have DLC? You don't need. What do you need transactions for a single player game? What happened to the day you just play single player? What happened to the day you just play a single player game and enjoy it? Now, like, these companies are sneaking in microtransactions. You say I prefer Final Fantasy without the V. So I didn't buy into Square Enix bullshit with that. They was not getting my money with them episodes. Hell no. I said nope. Nope. He said you're not getting me, Square. Kingdom Hearts was the same thing. Kingdom Hearts 3 with that bullshit Remind DLC. And that price was robbery for that DLC. So you're not getting my money. Like Buzz Lightyear said, not today. Not today, son. Not today. Yeah, so that's where we at in today's gaming. Gaming is not the same like it used to. Like I said, we talked about this before. The golden era of gaming was definitely during from the PS1 up into the PS2 era, like that generation. When from the PS1 to the PS2, that was the best era for games. Yep, because Final Fantasy 15 is like what happened with Azura's Wrath game, with the real ending being DLC. Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, I remember that. I already talked about that, Shen. I already talked about the Evo and Sony thing. You missed it. Yeah. If you go to my preview, matter of fact, since this is a new stream, you can just go back and click on the other one. We talked about it. But to summarize it, it's pretty much I'm saying that I don't think it's a good idea. As a quick summary, it's just not a good idea that Sony did this. It's going to go even more corporate. It's going to go more corporate. Some people will be defending companies on their bullshit like they work there. It's the same, yeah. Same how you have sports fans like who literally fight you in the streets for over a sports team, like as if they was the coach or they owned the team. You know? Yeah, man. Like the golden era, man, was the PS1 and PS2. That generation of the PS1 and those consoles and the PS2 and the consoles in that generation. That was the golden era of gaming, man. Like you had a good childhood if you was born from the from that time, and we can go farther back to the NES and stuff like that. But I'm just talking about when gaming started cranking up. Like you had a fun childhood if you was around that time from the PS1, and the PS2 and stuff. Like you had a good childhood. Because there was some really, really good. PS3 was trash. I talked about that before. PS3 was trash in my opinion. I played 360 and the Wii more than I played my PS3 during that generation. Yep. But 360 was number one for that generation. I played the shit ton of Xbox 360 games. Xbox Live online gaming was the best during that era, dog. When I say the shit talking, and it was like the Wild West of online gaming. Like during that era. During that era, the Xbox 360 and PlayStation Network, that was the best time for online gaming. It It's the pre DLC PS3 era was still the shit back then. Thoughts on the PSP? Yeah, PSP was wasted potential in my opinion. Like my opinion, you said I had both. Xbox failed me after 1 year of ownership. Love the system for everything it had. I didn't have the my rare ring of death for the 360 didn't kick in until like the third year. So retro was PS2 and below too. Ace Combat 6 and Dead or Alive 4 it is what made you buy a 360. Wow, yeah. The Modern Warfare lobbies. I was a kid back then, so I agree. Yeah, so what I thought about the PSP was wasted potential. Because I always wanted a handheld PlayStation. That's why one of my other favorite birthday gifts was the PlayStation portable monitor that you can get for the small PlayStation. You can buy the monitor and you clamp it on the back of your PlayStation. You can play your PlayStation anywhere. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. When my father bought me that, he bought me the mini PlayStation with the monitor. You connect it in the back. I used to take it to school. When I was in high school, I used to take it to school with me and shit like that sometimes. And I thought the PSP would have been a good idea because I wanted that PlayStation 1 experience, but on the go. Because like I said, PlayStation 1 had good games, you know? So I wanted that PlayStation 1 experience, but on the go. And the PSP didn't bring that. Didn't bring that type of quality of gaming to me, in my opinion, that the PlayStation did. The PSP didn't do that. It didn't serve that for me. Welcome back, Shadow. It didn't give me none of that experience. Most of the handheld games felt like generic knockoff versions of the games that already exist on the PlayStation consoles, and some of them felt like handheld games. They weren't like didn't seem fully developed to me, you know. So the PSP wasn't really good in my opinion. And guess what? Guess what I end up doing? I end up buying games from the PlayStation Classics library, meaning that I was playing PS1 games on my PSP. That's all I had the PSP for. All I did was buy it to play Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, and Xenogears. That's all I had the PSP for, to play PS1 games. Because most of the PSP games weren't that good, in my opinion. That's my opinion. And when it came to PSP games, the only games that I really had for the PSP was the CD of Final Fantasy, and Ys. Ys was good. That's what got me into the Ys series. And what other PSP games I had? Shit, I had some of them, but I can't remember. That's how much I didn't really invest in the PSP. I had at least 5 or 6 games on the PSP that I owned total throughout its life. And Monster Hunter G, or was it Frontier or something like that, if I can remember. And my brother Keo had got the Vita. I zoned out of the PSP market after that. Yeah. So the PS Vita was basically what the Switch is now. I never bought a PS Vita. Didn't care. I zoned out after that. My brother Keo got the PS Vita, and he played it, but he didn't play it as much. And it died here really fast in the US. And now in Japan, the PS Vita is just for graphic novel type games. And like, you know, those type of games in Japan. Yeah, I was never a handheld guy, but the PSP was just, like I said, like the only game I really did play was with Nate and no Monster Hunter. Oh, what's up, Ver? Yeah, dude, you missed a lot, Ver. We just talked about Evo and Sony and stuff like that. Now we're just talking about the current state of gaming, like how it's not what it used to be compared to a long time ago. Well, a lot of people said the PS Vita had potential. I heard good things about the Vita, but it didn't capitalize in the market. So, but it's dead now. Yeah, exactly. It's dead now. So I didn't even bother to look twice when the Vita came out. Yeah. I used to bring it to school. Vinette. You know I used to bring it to school, and guess what? I was playing on it. Final Fantasy VII. I was playing PS1 games on that shit. Yup. Yep, I used to bring it to school. I forgot. It's funny because Knack is my homie, but me and Knack, we hung out, but we didn't hang out like that. Me and Knack we hung out but didn't hang out. We hung out but didn't hang out like that. But he remembers everything. He remembers stuff I forgot about. He said, "Oh yeah, I remember. Had I mentioned the evil thing to you yesterday, I didn't have the gist of the whole announcement at the time because it was annoying." Yeah, go to the last video because I had to start the stream over so that the other stream that was only an hour long because I had to start the stream over because it's connection, which is still having issues. I already gave my answer to the whole evil thing. I had the DS. I had the DS and the 3DS. Well, my DS got stolen. No. My DS didn't get stolen. My brother's DS got stolen. I like the 3DS, but didn't play it much. Didn't really. I had quite a few games for it, but like I said, I'm not a handheld guy. Didn't really care. Run ball, fool. I was always running ball. Did you like the Game Boy? The only games I had on Game Boy was Pokemon Blue and Yellow, and God damn, oh shit, Battle Arena Toshiden. Damn, I didn't have a lot of games on my Game Boy. Like I said, I wasn't a handheld guy. Didn't care. Game Boy Advance, yo, it's even worse for Game Boy Advance. All I had was Lunar. The game Lunar that was on the Sega the Sega CD, Sega Saturn, or the PlayStation. The Lunar RPGs made by Sega or Game Arts. I had that on the Game Boy Advance, and the Shining Souls or something like that. I didn't really play and Sword of Mana. Did you laugh? Power Stone Collection. Did I have a Power Stone Collection? Keo had it. I just played his. My brother Keo, he was the Game Boy Advance kid. He had Golden Sun. I just played his on my Game Boy Advance. Like I said, I wasn't a handheld guy, so I did play a lot of Keo's library. Yup, Keo. He had all the Battle Networks. He's just a fiend on Battle Network, Mega Man Battle Network. So if you ask me about Game Boy games, I'm not the guy to ask. You gotta ask Keo. But yeah, Game Boy Advance. I remember our 10th grade teacher, she broke her arm, or Miss Diaby. She had gotten into a car accident, so she was out the whole the whole school year. She was out, so all we had was a substitute teacher. I learned nothing in that class. We had a substitute teacher that taught us nothing. So all we did was watch Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, and all I did was play my Game Boy Advance in that class. We learned no math in that damn class. He said he's Kevin to me. Yeah, so my brother Keo. Yeah, so my brother, you have to go to him. He said I already messed with Keo, but I messed with the man even more now. Now knows about that's all he plays with. My brother has all the Battle Network games. Keo, he has all the Battle Network games. He would talk to you all day about Battle Network if you get him to start the conversation. If you start a conversation about Battle Network, he would go in on that. He was a fan and a fiend, you know. But yeah, in 10th grade, but he was a retired gym teacher. So we had our geometry teacher, right? She got into a car accident. So the whole school year we had no geometry teacher, which means we learned no geometry. And we learned no geometry. We learned nothing that year. So I learned nothing from geometry. Nothing. So that whole year, all I did was play Game Boy Advance. And all he did was turn the TV on and let Jerry Springer and Maury Povich play. That's all we did in that period of class. Said used to emulators on the laptop to play Tatsunoko versus Capcom in class with multiple controllers and everything. Oh, okay. I remember in middle school when they were said nobody did work. You never do work when you get a substitute teacher. We were, as a kid, you was happy when you had a substitute teacher. You knew you wasn't doing shit. The substitute teacher would come in, roll. You knew it was fun time when he rolled in the TV. Sometimes I used to bring my GameCube to class. Play some Smash Brothers Melee and stuff. Used to body people in class. Used to whoop Nate's ass in class. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 3 Remake was trash. Yeah, Felipe knows. Substitute teachers gave no fucks. They was there for the paycheck. They let you do whatever you want. Yeah, he said, we didn't even do any work even when there was a sub. Anytime dude gave a lecture in the IT class, we were playing Halo and Counter-Strike. It depends on the emulator. It depends on the emulator, Omega. That's debatable. It depends, bro. As far as if emulators as good as consoles, it depends. Really depends on how good the emulation is. Yeah, that's because people at school are trash at fighting games. I used to body people in Smash in school when I bought my GameCube. Used to body people. No one could fuck with me in that at all. Yeah, Nate, no. I used to put in that work because Nate used to talk trash. That's what happened. That's how me and Nate got even closer as friends because he was talking trash. He was talking about how, and this is how I knew he was garbage. Because he was saying he was good with Samus and Melee. I said, who the fuck picks, who plays seriously with, besides the pro player named Hugs back then, no one played Samus seriously. So when he said he picked Samus and Melee, I said, I want to body the fuck out of Nate. So I bought my, GameCube to class, and that was before the Christmas break. So we had a Christmas party. Oh yeah, and my boy Rankum, this Cambodian boy, dude in our class, he brought SNK, he brought Capcom versus SNK to class. He brought his PS2 to class and stuff. I was bodying, and the thing is, I wasn't really that good in that. I was bodying people in that. But yeah, I bodied the fuck out of Nate. He was talking trash. I was like, yeah. I said, all right. I said, our teacher's allowing us to bring anything we want to class because we about to go on a Christmas break. We having a Christmas party. People bringing, food and stuff to the classroom. Everybody get to chill and stuff. I'm bringing my GameCube. Nate, I told Nate, yo, I bought it, bro. I bought the GameCube up. Plugged it into the TV in class. And people sat down and watched. And I bodied the fuck out of Nate. He said, body. He said, are you a fan of the Fighter's Den? No, I never heard of the Fighter's Den. He said, facts, school dudes be straight trash. I was taking dubs in Soul Calibur 2, Melee, CVS 1 and 2, and all that. Yeah, bro, them dudes, most of them dudes knew nothing, did not know how to play fighting games, dog. And the thing was, I wasn't into fighting games like that. But I was just a person that always played with my cousins and my brothers and them at game night, and my father and my uncles. So we used to fiend. So I got my training from there. He said dudes were talking about banning Terry because I was watching them with Terry in every SNK game. So I had to call him out on that salty shit. What's that zombie game all about? He said bring your arcade cabinets to class. He said what zombie game? Captain Brett. All the time in Philly when it comes to game sports. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like I said, the connection is bad. It's Comcast tonight, guys. I reset it, my internet. I did all of that, and it's still doing it. So it's out of my power right now. Yeah, what zombie game? Captain Brad? Yeah, they were casuals at fighters. Yeah, like at school, they was fucking casuals at that joint. But Nate was talking mad. Let me put it this way, yo. It got. You remember how? You remember when Goku? Remember when Goku and Piccolo fought Raditz? And when they beat Raditz, right? And Raditz said, "Yo, you thought I was tough." He said, "Yo, it's two more Saiyans coming down to the planet," and Piccolo and Goku got shook because they found out Vegeta and Nappa was coming. That's what it was like with me. I was telling Nate, I was like, "Yo, matter of fact, Nate, before you even play me or whatever, you have to go through my brothers and my sister." I said, "If you can't beat my sister, you damn sure can't beat me." My sister always bodied Nate. My little sister. Oh, you have issues too? Good. Like so now I know it's just not me. Baka, what's up? He said, "Brother Mugen, once I get a PS5, I'm keeping the box this time, fam. Finally." Okay, cool. Yeah. And that was the thing. Like, that was like I used to tell Nate. I used to tell anybody who used to talk trash. Like, if they, I know who's a gamer, who's not most of the time. But Nate used to talk so much trash. I say, "Yo, if you can't," he said, "Did Nate rage?" No, Nate was just salty. Yeah. Oh yeah, you remember my sister, V? Yeah. Nate couldn't beat my sister, and my sister was a Kirby player. Kirby and Pikachu player. My sister loved the cute looking characters. My sister used to pick Kirby and Pikachu. And Nate came to our house, right? And he came to our room, and I let him sit there, and I said, "Play my sister." Okay, Baka. Oh, he said the Humans versus Zombies game? I will explain it in a second, Captain Brad. Give me a second. I'll explain that to you. Humans versus Zombies. He said, "Damn, one low tier and one mid tier." Yeah. My sister bodied Nate. And my sister was trolling him too. Yeah, I use Fightcade. I got Fightcade 1. I gotta download Fightcade 2. What's the PSV PlayStation? What's the PSV box? What's that? Shadow. I'll explain in a second, Captain Brad, the Humans vs Zombies game in a second. Hold up. He said it was funny as hell when dudes talk shit and you told them to back it up, and they came up with some dumbass excuse. Yeah, I used to love that. That's funny. But my sister, Nate couldn't beat my sister, and then he couldn't beat Kyo, and then he couldn't beat DX Strike, and DX Strike was the baby boy. He was like the young boy. I mean, he was like what, 7, 8 years old. Nate couldn't even beat my little brother. Yo, Nate used to get bodied and everything. My nigga Nate, we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And his favorite card, he's always obsessed with the blue eyes white dragon, right? And this was if you wanted to beat Nate real quick, all you had to do was take his blue eyes, either defeat his blue eyes or take his blue eyes and use it against him, and he will put his hand on the deck. No, I ain't say the baby. No. Yeah, I said, so, I used to use Change Your Heart. Every time he put the blue eyes white dragon out there, right? I would use Change Your Heart and use his blue eyes and attack his life points directly. And then he would put his hand on the deck and surrender. Yo, yo, it was so easy bodying him. He said, "Oh, the PS5. Oh, that's what you're talking about." Yeah, my PS5 is right here. Yo, what's up, Lowell? Yeah, Nate was free. Like my homie Nate was free, dog. All you had to do is take his blue eyes and use it against them. Every time he used to be. Look, you know what's so funny? Nate used to have his battle gloves. he used to have these battle gloves he used to put on. He used to troll with these battle gloves. No, I don't play the King of Fighters series. I only played 13, 14. Yeah, I'm waiting on 15. But all the other ones didn't give a shit about. But he used to come in with these battle gloves and shit, like these black gloves, like fingerless gloves. And every time he got into a battle, he would put them on. And I said, Nate, take them fucking corny ass gloves off. He said, no, man. I said, it's time to get for real. He used to put them gloves on. I said, yo, Nate, have you realized every time you put them damn gloves on, you get your ass destroyed? And he would put them on, and then he'll get the opportunity to summon the Blue Eyes. And then I always kept the change of heart on purpose. You would change your heart, grab his card, especially I'll make sure to clear his row. Then use his Blue Eyes White Dragon, attack his life points directly, and then he just put his hand on the deck and surrender. Be dying. He said that man pull up with the ass catching gloves. Yeah, Nate be funny, dog. He used to troll with them gloves, dog. He used to go like this and put them on. Yo. Oh, my homie be funny, dog. He used to come in all the time with them damn gloves. And as soon as I see him put them on, I'm like this, come on, Nate. Like, take that shit off. Yo. And then Lawrence, he was a dickhead when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh! This nigga deck used to be this damn big. And then his deck had no structure. It was just a deck full of random cards. A deck full of random cards. He said Duelist Rose versus Forbidden Memories. He said Kaiba choose you. Yeah, we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Lawrence, his dickhead ass his deck used to be this big. He said, yo, I better see Nate's name in the title. He getting roasted. Yeah, Lawrence used to come in with a deck this fucking big, and he used to have all these corny ass cards. He used to have this what's that? It was called the something scientist, and it's like 700 attack point power or something like that, or 350 attack power. He's had all these corny ass cards, and he thought if you have a bigger deck with more cards that means you're able to win. He's had these corny ass cards, right? And I remember he had this obsession with Hypershore Knight. You know, it's like a Birdman with a sword, and his effect was he's able to attack twice. Magical Scientist, yeah. And Lawrence was obsessed with Hypershore Knight because he had attack power 1,000, and he's able to attack twice. He just had an obsession with that card. So you remember the Labyrinth Maze? It had 0 attack power, but it had the defense of 3,000 hit defense points, right? This dude, Lawrence, is such a dickhead, and we kept explaining. He said, "Yo, is this your man?" Petition to rename the stream, grilling Nate until he pulls up. So, dickhead Lawrence, he thought he can attack your card while in defense because he looked at the attack points and saw 0 on the labyrinth maze. And he said, all right, I got two, I gotta attack him twice with 1,000 attack power. I put the labyrinth maze or labyrinth wall, I put it in defense mode because it had a 3,000 defense. This dickhead had Hypershore Knight and attacked me while I was in defense mode. And it's both 1,000, it's 1,000 attack power and they can attack twice. He attacked me while I was in defense mode with 3,000 defense while he had 1,000 attack and attacked me twice. And he killed himself. He killed himself. He said, yeah, I'll attack you directly. I said, you sure you want to do that? He said, yeah, man. So I got it. He went to attack me and killed himself. Because it wiped out the rest of his life points. I started clowning and laughing at his ass. I was like, Lawrence, you a dickhead, man. Oh my God, them Yu-Gi-Oh days. Them Yu-Gi-Oh days was funny as shit, dog. Those Yu-Gi-Oh days. And I remember we used to do free for all where it was like 6 of us at the table. Used to do a Yu-Gi-Oh free for all, right? And my brother Keo, he had the Dark Magician Girl, he had Magical Cylinder, he had all the shit that you would see from the cartoon, right? He said, exactly. Exactly. Lawrence was a dickhead. Well, anyway, he used to do the free for all. We used to do the free for all, right? And I remember my cousin, he always had it out for me, right? So he was putting all these equip cards on to boost up one of his. I can't remember what monster it was. I'm not sure what monster. I can't remember what monster it was. But he threw all these equip cards to increase the attack power, right? He did all of that to try to attack me, right? So the way we did it, he tried to attack me. I forgot what card it was. I was able to reflect it. I was able to reflect the attack power. He had a track card that allowed him to reflect, and then he tried to direct it towards my brother. My brother had Magical Cylinder directed back to him, and it wiped out all his life points. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, V knew. All right, Jose. Yo, and my brother reflected used Magic Cylinder and reflected it back, and it just wiped all his life points out. Yo, we was all at the table crying. We was dying because he was trying so hard to try to take me out. And then my brother ended up flipping and taking it back to him. I think so. I can't remember what it was. It was so long ago since I played that damn game. But yo, we laughed. We clowned him because he was trying so hard. He was just gunning for me. He just had it out for me. And then it ended up being reflected back to him through Magical Cylinder and took his whole white life points out. All that damage that he accumulated, that he piled on. That was so funny, y'all. All right, so somebody asked me a question. How can I forget she looked just like you with the cornrows? Let me see. Somebody asked me a question. Spellcaster, Julian, Mrs. Land, Stimmy Mugen. Ass catch from gloves, but it's the title roasted. Man took a fat ass L. Yeah. He took that L like real hard. He was so heated because he was trying so. Oh, all right, Captain Brad. What deck did I use? I didn't. When I first started the game, I bought the Joey deck, but after that, my deck. All right. Oh yeah, let me explain that. The deck that I did. Alright. I had what's that chick name? The Necromancer chick, where she has her attack power is question mark. So whatever monster you sacrifice her to get her, she gets Dark Necrosphere. I had Dark Necrosphere and I had Revival Jam. I had Revival Jam. My deck consists of two Penguin Soldiers. I had 3 Nobleman Crossouts. This is back before they start banning cards. I had 3 Nobleman Crossouts. I had 3 Nobleman Exterminators. I had 2 Penguin Soldiers. I had 2 Man-Eater Bugs. I had Dark Necrosphere. And I had a couple... And most of my monsters were 4-star 1800 and 1900 attack power of monsters. I had the Archfiend Soldier. My whole goal was to have monsters with low stars but had high attack powers. Yeah. He said, alright, V. He said, take it easy, bro. Yeah, so basically what I used to, and I had and I had 2 Potted Greeds. That's before a lot of these cards started getting banned, or how many cards or limits to them. So yeah. So the thing was, what a lot of people hated about my deck, since I had 3 Nobleman Crossouts and I had 3 Nobleman Exterminators, I think the Nobleman Crossouts was it removed any face card from play. And if you had the similar card copies in your deck, you had to remove those from play. And then The no limit cross out was any card face down on the monster zones, you remove them from play. So the thing was, when people battled me, people were afraid to put their cards face down because they didn't know when I had a nobleman cross out, and they didn't know when I had a nobleman exterminator. So they were afraid to put their good cards face down, their good monster card face down, or they were afraid to put any of their magic or trap cards face down because they were afraid if I use any one of those, they were being removed from play. And if they had any copies in their deck, they had to remove them from play. So then, on top of that, I had Revival Jam, and I had the Penguin Soldier. So they was they was also afraid to attack my cards face down because if you didn't attack my card face down, I will flip with Penguin Soldier. And Penguin Soldier effect was if you flip a card, when you flip Penguin Soldier, you can choose 2 cards, and you can put them. You can either put the cards pick the cards you want, and it has to go back in the player's hands. Exactly. So when I flip Penguin Soldier, if you didn't attack Penguin Soldier, okay, Shadow. When I flip Penguin Soldier, I would take your best card and make you put it back in your hand, or whatever card you had, put it back in your hand, and I would choose either Penguin Soldier, put Penguin Soldier in my hand so I can repeat the effect, or I would put one of my other cards that only worked when you had to flip it up. So I will put that card back in my hand so I can put it back down and repeat it again or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I would use Revival Jam. What I would do is I would power up Revival Jam, use Revival Jam as a sacrifice, put Dark Necrosphere. Oh yeah, and I also had the no. It was the Neville Connect. It was the that wasn't that monster. Fuck, not Dark Necrosphere. It was that monster that had the question marks. And when you sacrifice whatever the monster that you use to sacrifice, you times it by 2. I can't remember the name of the monster. Can't remember the name of the fucking monster. But I had 2 of them in my deck. So I would use Revival Jam, which is 1500 attack power, right? And what I would do is I would sacrifice Revival Jam, put that monster down. So now I times 1500 times 2, and that would be the attack power of that monster. Then I would take that same monster that I just sacrificed and sacrifice it with that same monster, and then times that by 2. And then I would spend 1500 magic points to put Revival Jam back on the field. Like my deck was just stupid. It was like stupid, and all my 4-star monsters, yeah, Maju Gazette, yep, the Great Maju Gazette, yeah, there we go, yeah. So I had all my 4-star monsters were 1900 or 1800 attack power. Yeah, the Great Maju Gazette, yep. It was that monster. That's what it was. Not Dark Necro. I had Dark Necrosphere, but it was that one that had that ability. Yeah, so I had all my 4-star monsters. That means at low levels, at 4 stars, all my monsters was capable of clearing out a lot of people's monsters because they were 1800 or 1900 at 4 stars. The Archfiends was dope, man. The Archfiend soldiers, they were all 1900 attack power at 4 stars. And then whatever my other monsters, I can't remember the other monsters that I had that were 1800. But that's why I kept my deck consisted of. I didn't really have heavy hitting monsters. I would normally win just with basic monsters. As long as they were 1900, 1800 attack power. And I always had my magic and traps that did, and my weaker monsters with the good effects that did most of the work. So I didn't really have super powerful monsters in my deck. And Revival Jam was awesome because I would sacrifice some life points to bring them back, use them as a sacrifice to get what I needed. Yep, that's what my deck was. I'm not sure it didn't have a name or anything, but that's how I played. That's exactly how I played, man. That was some good shit, man. That was some good shit. Alright, so somebody, Captain Brad asked me, yeah, now my boy Captain Brad, he asked me about humans versus zombies. So I'm going to explain humans versus zombies. And this is why I love college, because college exposes you. Go out. Go far out. Go far out. That's my advice. If you ever go to college, try your best to go far out. Because when you go to a college, man, it exposes you to different people and different cultures. You know? And that's what college did. You know? If you just stay in the hood, all you're gonna know is the hood, you know? So when I got to college, it exposed me to different cultures, different kinds of peoples, different lifestyles, all kinds of stuff. So I heard nothing about humans versus zombies. Never knew what humans versus zombies was. Oh, okay, Ver. Okay. I didn't know what humans versus zombies even was until I got to college. That's how I ended up meeting my boy Richard. And he's like my brother from another mother. He's a white boy he's a brother from another mother. He's like, that's my brother. Yeah, he may not be the same color as me, but that's my brother. You know? Alright, so pretty much humans versus zombies nothing but a game of tag, but with Nerf guns. And the way the game works is you have your humans and then you have your zombies. Now, the goal is you have the moderators. They hook up the game. And what happens is you have to wear a headband. Now, the headband, when you're a human player, you have to wear it around your arm. That lets people know that you're a human. And only humans can carry a Nerf gun. If you're a zombie, you have to put the headband over your head. That represents that you're zombies. Exactly, Felipe. So everybody starts off as a human, but patient zero. Patient zero is the first person who got the virus. That's how it works in humans versus zombies. Now, the way the rules work, when humans versus zombies first start, the game is normally lasts a week long, right? Now, in our university, it had limits to it because in most universities, the game was still in play while you go into class. While you in the class, while you in the buildings, the game is still in play. Well, in our university, we were only allowed, the game was only active when you were outside. So once you got in the building, the game was out of play. So they wouldn't permit the game to be played indoors or whatever. But mostly all universities you were allowed. The game was still active. So motherfucker, if you had to go to class, your ass was in trouble. So you have to carry your Nerf gun to class and stuff like that. And the professors used to be curious, like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, you was able to carry your Nerf gun to class. So pretty much how it works is everybody's a human. Everybody, except for patient zero. Now, no one knows who patient zero is. So when you participate in the game, you sign up. When you sign up, you got to sign up to the Human vs. Zombies website. And you got to sign up your university, your class, and stuff like that. And then you have to have this index card that has your code on it. So you have to carry your code. As long as you're a human, you have to carry your code. Now, the thing is, patient zero doesn't wear a headband. That's the scary part. On day one, patient zero doesn't wear a headband. And you don't know who patient zero is. The moderators don't tell you who patient zero is. So you're shook. You don't know who's patient zero. So that person is a zombie out the door, and they don't have no headband. They have nothing on them to let you know if they're a zombie. So that means day one, you can't even trust your own friends. Unless they have a gun and the armband, you're good. But you can't trust anybody. Yeah, they're immune. Yeah, they're immune. They still have it. They're immune to it, but they still carry the virus, so they can still give it to others. Yeah, they still have the virus in them. It just doesn't transform them, but they can still pass the infection to you. The infection just doesn't bother them, but they can pass it to you. Yeah. So patient zero, you don't know who patient zero is. Patient zero is just a regular person. So you don't know who the moderator selected to be patient zero. So you can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody at all. That if they don't have a gun on them and an armband, you can't trust nobody. So that's the scary part. Now, how do you transform into a zombie? All right, so how you transform to a zombie is once patient zero start tagging people, because the goal is that patient zero has to tag the human players who have the Nerf guns and the armband. So when you tag the person, right, and if you're patient zero or a zombie, what happens is when you tag the person, the human player got to give their card to you, their Humans vs Zombies registration card with the code on it. You gotta hand it to the person that tagged you. Then you gotta go to the website and register that person's card, and then it let people know. So zombies got incentive. It's like a count, like a kill count, a kill ratio. So it lets you know who got bit and who was the zombie that tagged that person. So y'all was playing COVID pretty much. What's up, Nova? Yeah. So what happens is once that person becomes a zombie, they have to take their Nerf guns, take it back to their room, take the armband and put it over their head to represent that they're zombies. Now, like I said before, patient zero doesn't have to wear one day one. So only the zombies who got tagged by patient zero have to put the headbands on. So now, like I said, the game is in motion while your ass is walking to class. I saw niggas getting chased, running from zombies with their book bags and books and everything, trying to get to class. And God forbid if your class is up at the music hall, in the music area where the music class and the music students have to go. That's up in the mountain. You had to climb up all these staircases outside and stuff. It was crazy. So now, what happens if you shoot a zombie? Well, pretty much when you shoot a zombie, you don't kill them. You just shoot them and you take them out of play for like 5 minutes. So it gives you time to run and stuff like that. So that's what it does. Now, how does zombies die? Period. How do you get rid of zombies? Period. Well, the zombie players have a hunger time limit. Meaning that they have to get a human player at a certain time. So that's pretty much, because what happens is some people only want to be humans, right? Because they like to walk around with the Nerf guns, and then when they get tagged and turned into zombies, you know what I'm saying? They start being, now they start to fall back from their duties from being a zombie because all they want to do is walk around with Nerf guns. So for them to stay active, in order for them not to get eliminated from the game. From them to not get eliminated from the game, they have to tag at least one person within, once a day or within a time period. Because if they don't, they starve to death, and that zombie's dead for good. Then they're out of the game. So as you're playing the game, you see the zombie count increases and the human count decreases as more zombies take over. Now the moderator's job is to put like objectives. If you're a good moderator, you can create fun games. Like we had to one time we had to secure this point. We had to escort actually the dean to one building to another. So we had to get in the group, and the dean had to stay behind us and we had to shoot zombies. And the way the game worked, you can still get tagged and get killed during these missions. So they will put the missions out there, and every human player don't have to participate in it. But if you did win, if the humans did win, they did get incentives. Like they would give us a rocket launcher Nerf gun and stuff like that, or they would give us a vaccine so we can bring one person back from being a zombie back to being a human, or you keep it for yourself and stuff like that. So there was incentives to do some of these missions and stuff like that. But somebody had to volunteer. You couldn't ignore a mission. You had to get at least 5 people. So yeah, so if you had good moderators, they did make some fun games. What's up, Chris? They did make some fun missions for you to go out there. It was a risk, but you would go out there. Also, the moderators would sometimes put like riddles for you to find, like vaccines. They would have them hidden in like classrooms or in the auditoriums or whatever like that, and you have to find the riddles and stuff. And it's like kind of like Resident Evil, because we had to solve certain puzzles on campus and stuff like that to find this stuff. So I thought that was pretty fun. But yeah, So then, um, if the zombies weren't doing their job to get this, to get the humans, the moderators, like when I was a moderator at one point, we created the Nemesis, which was a zombie that like multiple shots. It took like 5 or 6 shots to put it down. Okay, to put them down and and they only out the Nemesis is only out for a certain time during the day. They might be out 2 or 3 hours. So it made human players scared was because the human players what the human players used to do or whatever or the zombies used to do was surround the Nemesis and walk with the Nemesis. So the Nemesis would be a meat shield to a lot of the zombies. So it was really dope. So if you wanted to get rid of the Nemesis, the moderator would put out hints that there's a rocket launcher somewhere on campus. If you found the rocket launcher, the Nerf gun rocket launcher, or whatever like that, and shot the Nemesis, you was able to eliminate it. Eliminate whoever the Nemesis. If you know, you used to get this big guy. Dylan was the Nemesis. We used to get a couple people who was the Nemesis. Like we used to always get the big guys to be the Nemesis or whatever. And they walk slow. They can't chase us. They're not allowed to chase us. They only can walk. They're like more like Mr. X, pretty much. Anything. But it was a fun game. So what happens is the last day of Humans versus Zombies, wherever humans was left, they had to get to the extraction point where the helicopters are supposed to pick you up. And normally that was like the track field or the football field we had to go to. And you had to fight your way. You had to fight a horde of zombies. And zombies used to be well hidden. You would have like a nemesis or two out there. And it used to be at night, like 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. you had to go out there. Yeah, it was fun, man. Humans versus Zombies was really fun. It was a fun college activity. I met a lot of friends. Yeah, I met a lot of friends, man, during that time. It would have been a fun game to play back at home in the neighborhood. You know, it's like you don't have communities like that. You don't have neighborhoods where everybody get together and play stuff like that. Yeah, it was at night, bro. 11 a.m., 11 p.m. You had to get there by 12 a.m. to the extraction point at the football field, or they would switch it to the track field at night. So they was allowed to keep the track field open, and it was scary out there. It used to be real dark, and the only thing that lit up was the field itself. So you and the squad, and then it was definitely harder in the winter. It used to be cold, and you had to put on heavy jackets and stuff and go out there with your Nerf guns. I had 2 guns. I had a Nerf handgun and I had a Nerf pump action shotgun. Whereas you had to actually pop it out, put the shells in it, and then cock it back and pump it or whatever like that. And I used to have it strapped to my back, like to my chest, like and have it on my back. And I used to carry the pistol around and used to carry like a belt with pistol rounds and Nerf gun pistol rounds and stuff like that. He said, I wonder if I could play that game on college online. It wouldn't even be fun. It's a physical game. It's a physical activity. Yeah, so it was a fun game, man. It was definitely a fun game when you had the right people involved. If you had good moderators who came up with good storylines and missions. I remember we had to do a mission in a science lab, and we had to find a scientist in the science lab, and that was the time that we were allowed to play indoors because we got permission to do that. And we had to find a scientist in the science lab because he had information about how we can get this cure or whatever like that. And then the way they hooked it up, which was dope in our university, they actually hooked it up for us where they had lights. They had scientists they had people volunteer to be scientists, and they had blood on them laying on the ground like they were dead. And they used to have flashing lights in the science lab, and we used to walk in and stuff like that, trying to find one of our professors who volunteered to be a scientist and stuff like that. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun, man. And we was squad 0 when I played. We was squad 0. Let me see some. me. 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can find it. Videos. Let me see if I can find a. Somebody had caught us. Somebody filmed a couple of people in our dorm, our building, our dorms. A couple of friends had caught us caught us in the middle of us being surrounded by zombies and filmed it from the window. Let me see if I can find it. All right, let me see. I'll put this here. Yeah, here we go. Somebody filmed us. I didn't know I was being watched. And here's the zombies right here. And this was me, my college bro Keith, he was my roommate, and that was Trevor. We were surrounded. There's me right there. And it's a bunch of zombies chasing us. There were zombies there. We tried to go to the door, and then the nemesis came out. There's me.
Look at Brian going.
And the thing was, I killed all of them. I killed all of them. I couldn't believe it. And there was one more left. I started running.
Brian's alive still. Look at him go. He's like, fuck this. I'm going to Hickory. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to get back here, man.
And I kept missing. The wind was blowing. It was cold outside. The wind kept blowing, pushing up my Nerf dart. Then I finally got him. Then he came. I thought I got him. Then I threw the other gun down and shot him. And then I got him. I was like, fuck it. I left that gun there. Yeah. Oh man, that was funny. And then I came in, everybody started cheering me on when I came in. Everybody started rooting me on and stuff. I was like, yo, that was like a movie or something, yo. That was funny. That was funny, yo. That was real. That was funny. That was fun, man. Like I dropped the gun. I was like, fuck it. Like that can stay there. I'll go get it later. I couldn't trust anything at that point. I didn't know if any other zombie was going to show up. I was like, I'll get that gun later. It is fun. How did I get it? My friends gave the ones that recorded it gave it to me. They gave it to me. They gave it to me. They had, cause they was sitting there chilling in the lounge, and he said, "Wait a minute, is that Brian?" Yeah, yo, I fought all them zombies. He said, "Missing his shot more than a simp and a girl DM." Yeah, shut up. Baka is stupid. Yeah, because it was cold outside. It was winter, so the wind was blowing out there. So every time I shot, the wind was curving it. It was curving my shots. So that's why that one zombie. And what was his name? That was Jake. We call him Jake from State Farm. But that was Jake. He kept chasing me. Every time I shot him, the wind would blow and kept blowing. I'm like, oh man. Then he thought he was shot. Once he realized that I missed, I was like, yo, he's sitting still enough. Shot him again. And then I was out of bullets. I'm like, oh fuck it. I threw the gun and the gun and grabbed the other one and shot again and got him and just ran and left that. He said, "Get that Brian your gun." I said, fuck it. I like. Tell one of my homies to go get it for me. I ain't coming back out here. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun, bro. It's a fun game. It's very fun. It's very competitive. And if you don't got the lungs for it, because you're gonna be doing a lot of running. if you don't got the lungs for it, bro, you ain't gonna make it. You is not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it at all, man. But yeah, that was Humans versus Zombies. That was Humans versus Zombies. It was a fun experience. One of the best experiences I had while I was in college, man. Met some awesome people. Made some awesome friends up there. I actually made real friends. He said Brian Redfield. Pretty much. And I lived. It was only one game that I didn't make it to Extraction, where me and my team got wiped out, and we got wiped out 2 days before Extraction. My own friends, cause they turned to zombies, so they knew every class we was going to. They knew every class we was going to, and what happened was they popped out on my roommate Keith, and Keith fell. Keith fell on the ground, and I tripped on Keith, and when I fell, they all just jumped on us and got us. That's the only way we got caught, because our friends got tagged. And so they knew where we were at. They knew what classes we were coming from and stuff like that. So, and they knew what routes we took. Yeah, it was very fun. And then it got to the point where we used to make trailers. We used to make trailers for Humans versus Zombies. We used to make we made trailers for them. And what happened was it got so popular. It got so popular that the dean loved it so much, and he wanted to play. We started getting the faculty to play, and it was in the school papers. They loved the work that I'd done with the with Humans versus Zombies. So I want to show you some of the stuff that I did. If you haven't seen this before, I used to do like little trailers. Yeah, I made that. That's what happened. I'll show you guys. All right, let me see. It was Humans versus Zombies. I want to make sure I grab the right one. Yeah, this is a trailer. Short. Oh, that's the short movie. I want to make sure I did this right. There's no music. And 402. Let me make sure. All right, here we go. Let me open the file location. Make sure I'm at the right place. All right, here we go. This is season. We did them in seasons. All right, so this one, that's when no music. This one is with. I want to make sure this is the right one. Hold up.
University.
Yeah. Here we go. I'll take it back. All right, let me put this over here so I can show you guys. Yeah, this is all directed and scripted by me. And what I mean by scripted, I didn't write a script. I freestyled this whole damn thing. I did it all on the spot because we needed something for the presentation. Every year you do a presentation to bring in new players. I did this shit on the spot.
Mansfield University.
And I did it with a blogger. Back then you had a blogger camera. It was like this size, it was like a size of a phone.
But to me, I think it's a little more than
this is at my university. I gotta pee.
Why choose Mansfield University, you say? I don't know. I often ask myself the same question every day.
Keith?
And my roommate Keith, he is junky as always.
All right, I'm back.
Well, I'll get to that.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, what's up, Wild One?
But I can say one thing. I met some pretty awesome people. And they're my friends.
He said Mugen came on his 47 energy for the stream today. What's up, Multi-Day?
And our government is talking about biological warfare. But when you think everything is going fine, you find out things are... I begin to notice strange behavior coming from the students on campus.
He said rumors don't get suspected. And that's my boy Luke and his girlfriend.
My life,
like all my friends was in this joint.
Complicated.
That's my boy Richard, the redhead, and that's his wife, Keely. My roommate Keith with the blue shirt, and Trevor, the one of the Shaggy from Scooby Doo. That's my boy Trevor. And fuck, he called fucking casuals.
We interrupt our regularly scheduled programming for a Channel 3 special report.
Good evening. I'm David Barrows. Jonathan Shaw is on assignment. What is certain is that this seemingly unexplainable mass hysteria continues to spread throughout the heartland, with injuries reported to be...
It seems the United States Military Services quarantined several cities in the U.S.
This is funny, man.
A biological explosion had occurred on U.S. military ground. And now, the virus is spreading.
I made this shit in one day. Like, I just like... When I get into shit, I fiend. I edit this shit. I filmed it, everything, all in one day.
Deceased are returning to life and attacking the living.
I need to call my parents.
Yo, guys, let's get the fuck out.
From this moment on,
oh my god.
Be the same.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm looking back at this. Oh my god.
What's up?
Welcome back, Ryu.
You okay? Babe.
I came up with all this.
If you're hearing me,
oh my god. This thing was so funny, but everybody loved it, and this one started getting me into like wanting to direct and stuff like that.
Our camp acted.
This what got me. This would start getting me into like wanting to direct and get farther into it and try it, because this made it into the paper in school and everything.
No matter what happens,
this is funny.
We must live. Hold our grounds.
I was a skit channel at first before I was Mugen Lord, but that was back in the day. Oh my god. Yeah, that was that one. And then was another one that I did. It was another movie one that I did. Let me see if this is the right one. I want to make sure I found it. All right, I think it was this. Was it this one? Let me see. No, that's behind the scenes. Hold up. Humans versus zombies. Trailer. That was no music. Oh, okay. I know you. All right, here. Is this the one? Yeah, this one right here. This was the sequel to the new season. Every new trailer. Yo, what's up? Each trailer that came out was represented a new season. So this was a follow-up. Richard girlfriend was his fiance was missing, and we got separated. Me and the crew got separated. So what we was gonna do is we're gonna have our own separate story trailers and stuff like that. So and my boy Carlos.
Mr. Rodriguez. Good dog and bark.
Oh my god.
What the university has to do with the U.S. government. I ain't to be dead. That is what you want, Mr. Rodriguez. All we have to oblige.
Stop chewing the face off of a...
Within a few hours of the virus breakout, about 30% of our country's population has been infected.
Yeah.
Zombie
This
disease was once something you would enjoy with friends in front of a television or movie theater. It's become a reality, and I'm trying my best to hold what's left of my.
And I didn't even know they wanted me to do another trailer for the next season. So they came to me at the last minute. I did this shit at night. They came to me at night. I put this shit out. Yo, they came to me around like 9 p.m.
Who managed to meet up.
Took me 2 hours to film. I started that shit like 12 a.m. and got it done.
Sure? I'm pretty sure I didn't
Me and my boy Richard.
It's pretty good.
Okay, just watch out.
Pretty word. Oh, shit! Dude, we gotta get it.
Breathing person gave me a sigh of relief.
Oh my god, it's been so long.
Listen, man. You need to calm down.
Is it that A1
Listen,
narration?
You gotta find my fiance. She's my girlfriend, Keely. She's my fiance. She's wearing a pink hoodie.
Oh my god.
You gotta get through. Come on, man. Get through.
What happened here? What happened?
Dr. Bridges.
What about Dr. Bridges?
Oh, my God. 7 o'clock Thursday. Don't be late. He's lost it, man. He's lost it.
I wish I could take back what I just said.
Oh my god, that's your. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't changed a bit. I was a little heavier than. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't that. No, I wasn't really heavy at that time. It wasn't until I got out of college I started gaining weight. The zombie started.
Holy fuck. Shit. Go.
Novin stupid. Novin dying over here. Novin is dying over here, y'all. I'm laughing. I was just. Oh my god. It's so long ago. Like, oh.
Where the hell did he go? I don't know, man.
And I'm black as shit. Can't really see me.
Still got bites. I don't know.
Wait a minute. You hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, that was that one. Yeah, guys. Like, those were some fun moments, man. That I had fun, man. That's it. College brought a lot out of me that I didn't know what I was capable of. You know, see, me doing that shit in the hood, I was clown. I was clown for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was weird, you know, in the hood. But I came to college and did those things, and people appreciated my talent, and people looked up to my talent and stuff like that. I inspired a lot of people when I did that. You know what I'm saying? That was one hell of an experience, man. That was one hell of an experience. I enjoyed every bit of it. I enjoyed every bit of it, man. College definitely, excuse me, changed my life. Definitely changed my life. I would say that for a fact that it definitely did that. So yes, this is the type of stuff I like to hear. Yup. You all use Nerf guns, yeah. And we weren't allowed to paint the Nerf guns to look like real guns. You know, that's why we had to use the Nerf guns and stuff. We couldn't do any of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, then let me see. Let me show you some. And then I used to do. Let me see. And then we got hired to film a Dominican, a Dominican Republic beauty pageant back in 2014. Telemundo had us come down and stuff. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this is what we filmed. This was something we filmed. I did like a little trailer for it. I did this. The Hispanic community loved us. We did Dominican Republic beauty pageant. It was dope. And I filmed it. My dad my dad did his version of it. I did my own version of it. We had fun with this. Yeah, we had fun with this. The ladies was wonderful, y'all. Yeah, the Hispanic community loved us. We did a lot. We did a lot with the Hispanic community. They had us come down and film and stuff like that. We got hired to do that. There was another one. I'm trying to remember. It was trying to remember. What was it? It was oh, and then this one we went to Tuner Evolution, which is a car. We did this. This was fun. Oh yeah, you know we did. You know I did Felipe. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is the wrong one. Wait, hold up. Let me find it. I want to. That was the wrong one. That was just me talking. Was this it? Let me see. Sure. No, that's not it. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I found it. And I filmed. We had fun at this place. This was fun. We shot a lot of models. We networked. We had a lot of them come to our studio too. Me and Keo, we was all there, all of us, the whole squad. We was there. We had a good time. This was fun. Yeah, we had a good time. I forgot all about this stuff, man. Got so much stuff in my library. Yeah, right? Yeah, man. That was some cool stuff, man. Like, can't wait till it get warm again when I start going out and start doing a lot of this stuff again, man. Definitely can't wait for that. When things start to open back up. Yeah, but yeah, man, it was just was there anything else that oh yeah, I gotta find that video because me and my brothers, we was acting fucking stupid. I gotta find that video where me and my brothers. I gotta find that video. Me and my brothers, we were all hanging out. Was this the video? This is like. No, that's not it. I'll find it. It was me, Keo, and Nate, and DX Strike and us. We was all down South Street, and we was just acting. We was just being fucking stupid, man. We just talk about. I think this was it. I think. What up? Yeah, here we go. It was me, Keo. This is back in like 2014. Yeah, it was me, Keo. DX Strike, and my boy Nate. We was down south. Oh, yeah, we was talking about Superman and shit like that. How to beat Superman. We just acting stupid. Here we go.
Superman would look if it wasn't for Batman. All right. Now all niggas gotta do is throw kryptonite, a bar of kryptonite in his bathroom and shit. He be like the old people, like I fall in and I can't get up.
Nah, see, man, shoot that nigga with a fucking kryptonite round. That nigga dead.
Right?
Yeah, it's Keo.
It's not that hard. Because people got like a. Nigga got all.
Why didn't he think about that a long time ago? Why didn't he think about that a long time ago?
No. All they gotta do is, like I said, like he said, old person, right? He's trying to help an old person. All you do is take a kryptonite rope and put it around his neck.
A kryptonite rope.
You come right behind him and take a kryptonite rope.
No. See what you can do is like when you get a hold of Superman, put some kryptonite boots on him. Keep him from flying. Put some kryptonite boots on him. Like first knock him out.
Yo, kryptonite boots. He said put kryptonite boots on him.
Batman can just throw a kryptonite battery at him. Oh yeah. Yo, you know them joints stick in your arm. You know that, right?
Hey yo, this nigga said kryptonite boots. Put the boots on this shit.
Like they gonna do the Batman Forever joint. Batman, I can take it from a. No. When I was watching Young Superman, I thought Superman was gonna step out of the Clark Kent character when he was at the counter.
Oh yeah.
He's like Clark, you gotta take care of his son. He's not my son. He's not my son. I have shirt and pants on still. That's
what?
Yeah, when Sasuke hit Madara with that fire, he's like this. He's like, don't come any closer. Next thing you know, he went over there, right? Sasuke was like, oh yeah, them niggas is laughing at that. He's like, he walked out 5 seconds like, what the hell? This thing was in hell. But it got quiet, though. He got quiet. It's fucking dark. His foot went back in the dirt and his face came out. Yeah. He kept talking. He burst the quote, but didn't burn his body with clothes. Yeah, he came on. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, dog.
A lot of scenery around it.
We just act, dog. Like we just fuck around and just have fun, man.
Always. It's not that I feel safe. It's beautiful around here.
Nigga, you gotta work. It costs money.
You ain't gotta worry about none of this. Yo, get that nigga. You owe me $10. Don't get him. There's always one boy on the wall leaning like that. What about the nurse?
It's always a whatever, nigga.
Yeah, these dudes. Let me see. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh wow, I forgot about this. This is when X-Men First Class came out, and her mom, my baby mom, came to come see our daughter, and we went to go see X-Men First Class. I forgot all about this video. Now my daughter here, I think she was like 2 or 3 years old.
Hi.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. She was like 2 or 3 years old. In that one, I forgot all about that. Forgot all about that. Oh yeah, and it was my daughter's birthday, and her mom came to see her. Yeah, I think she just turned 3 here. Exactly.
like it?
Yeah.
I was telling you to get napkins. You didn't hear me.
Huh?
When you got up, I was telling you to get napkins.
I forgot all about this.
Here.
Oh no. You can't get his mom in this shot. Oh dude.
My
Respect, man, but that's just
my
me.
parents, my dad, and my mom and my.
Edit her out or something. Name her mom.
Oh, that's my baby mom.
G right there.
What?
Straight G.
Come on.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot all about. I'm always finding stuff. I'm always finding stuff. I forgot all about that. Forgot all about that. Oh, hey, what's up? But yeah, yeah, that was some fun memories that I had back then, man. Definitely some fun definitely some fun memories. Oh wow, I found I had AMVs that I made back then. He said big rip. big rip. Like, but yeah, man. He said buffer. Oh, it's buffering? Yeah, man. Tonight isn't, as far as like, it's Comcast in the area. Like, I reset, even after I reset the internet. Show the AMVs? Y'all, you ill. I was horrible at those. And it was so low quality. And plus, some of the music that I use, I don't want to, with YouTube and stuff. And what kind of music did you said what game / anime did I do? All right, let me see. He said, hey, do you like Superman and DC? Of course I like Superman and DC. Love Superman and DC. Oh, yeah, it's the connection, man. Comcast is acting up tonight. And it's not just me. I'm finding out other people was having problems in the area. So, yeah, like I said, I reset the internet and everything, and it's still doing this. So it's not me. It's our provider that's in the area right now. That's why the stream's gonna continue to lag or buffer or whatever. Yeah. So. Yeah, so I'm sorry about the connect, the buffering and stuff. That's out of my control. Even after I did the reset of the router and stuff, it's still doing it. So, oh yeah, I'll definitely do that. Let me see if y'all want to listen. I was not good at this. I was not good at these AMVs at all. This is like my early, I said this is like my early YouTube days. So I guess I'll just show one of them. This is one of my first. This is like one of my first ones. I wanted to go with like a love story. I'm gonna redo this. This is during 640p.
Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah.
is not good quality for an AMV. Final Fantasy VIII was supposed to be a love story, so Kiss from a Rose seemed like it was perfect. So everybody did Linkin Park. I stayed away from Linkin Park. Everybody did Linkin Park AMVs.
There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny.
Yeah, I forgot all about these. Like I said, I was a beginner at this AMVs. Like this is like back. This was like 2006. And this is when you had Cam Studio, like, to capture your footage and stuff. So the quality wasn't great. I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna do it better. I'm gonna do a lot of my AMVs. I'm gonna try to do all my AMVs over. It just, I was like I said, like this song. When I started thinking about AMVs, this song, I was like, yo, it's a love song, so it's a love story. I was like, this song would fit this, but I'm gonna do it over now that I got better recording stuff, and I'm gonna try to edit it better and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do it over. Yo, what's up, Asian Pikachu? I'm just going through all my old stuff.
Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a large and the light that you shine can't be seen? But baby, I can feel you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah.
You said you want to play Final Fantasy VIII now? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna redo these, my AMVs. I'm gonna redo these. This is back in 2006. Old, and this is old. Yeah.
Your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom.
And then I did another AMV, and the song is really old school. So a lot of you guys might not even know it. I did a with Simon and Garfunkel. I was telling y'all to look them up. The Boxer. I did it with another Final Fantasy. This is old school. This.
Just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest.
I love Simon and Garfunkel.
When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers in the quiet of
Yeah, Simon Garfunkel, man. I grew up, my parents put me on to them when I was a kid.
laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places.
Yeah, like I said, my taste in music, y'all. My favorite song, right? Especially at the end, it gets really, really hot. Like hype.
Wages I come looking for. a job, but I get no offers. Just to come home from the wars on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort.
Yeah, check out Simon and Garfunkel, man. They make good songs. This is back in the 80s, man. Back in the 80s, they make a lot of, and then they broke up. They broke up because of a woman. A woman broke them up. They ended up fighting each other over this shit, and they broke up. So Paul Simon and then Garfunkel, they went their own ways. So then Paul Simon became a separate artist, and he did his own songs by himself. And he still was good by themselves as solo artists. But yeah, a woman broke them up. They was fighting over a woman. Yup. Yeah, that's what ended up happening. They both fell in love with the same chick, and that's what broke them up.
Wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters are bleeding me, bleeding me. Going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame.
Yeah, they are.
I'm leaving, but
Yeah, it was sad that they broke up, man. 'Cause they was really good together, man. Yeah, Baca, you're right. Beautiful, man. Oh man, I definitely got. It made me want to play this game again. Yeah, folk music is good, man. It's exactly, Strider. Yeah. Folk music is really, really good, man. Like, yeah, you definitely gotta expose yourself to different songs, man. Like you'll definitely learn a lot from different songs, man. Learn a lot. Like all right, let me see. Like I said, this Anya is another artist who I love. I love me some Anya. Let me see. Let me see if I got one of her tracks, or if it's on my main drive, or my or if it's on my external. Let me see. Yeah, she's on my external. I'm surprised I didn't put her on, because I ain't transfer everything over. That's why. Let me go find Anya, so you can get a taste of her. She's Celtic music. Celtic music is beautiful music, man. I love me some Anya. Oh my god. Oh wow, yeah. I do not know why. All right, I'm gonna let y'all hear this song from Anya. Anya is so beautiful. Her music, I love Anya. All right, let me see. All right, I'll let you hear it. Let me see. All right, here it is, right here, so you can hear it. Dude, you can literally chill to her. Like, it's soothing, it's beautiful, And I used to edit videos just listening to her music, or I sit down and come up with my storylines. This is in the 80s. I love her music. This is my favorite song. It's called "Ever After" by Anya. You spell her name Enya, and the name of the song is called "Ever After." A lot of my RPG ideas always comes from her music when I listen to her music. Oh, really? Yeah. Anya, if you watch the movie Gladiator starring Russell Crowe, that was her. She did the main soundtrack to the Gladiator. It's called We Shall Be Free, I think it was called. The name of her song, the main theme to Gladiator, especially at the end when it goes off. I'll check her out too. Yeah, man. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Celtic music, man. Such beautiful music. Yeah, Enya. I don't know why I call her Anya. Yeah, Enya, yeah. And let me see. Let's oh yeah, let me see. My boy. And also Red Rain from my boy Peter Gabriel. Like, he's my favorite artist back in the 80s too. Yeah, and also, yep. Exactly. I love my parents for this, you know? They kept me very diverse. Okay, Shadow. Now this is Peter Gabriel. He also did good music. Red Rain. I heard of Bad Seeds. This is my music, man. This song, Red Rain, gave me the idea of a scene in VK where it would actually be raining down blood, like during the final arc when fighting the final villain and stuff like that. It gave me all kinds of ideas and stuff like that. Yeah, so and hats off to you, Nova, because some people don't grow their own taste. You know what I'm saying? They just stick to what they know, and because of their surroundings and their environment, and don't go outside of that. So that's good that she was able to do it on your own merits. Yeah, man. There's a lot of good songs out there. Yeah, man. It's a lot. It's music, man. It's just it works magic. It does something to the soul. You know what I'm saying? No matter what song it is, man, it has a vibration to it. You know what I'm saying? It can make you happy. You know what I'm saying? It can make you sad. You know what I'm saying? Like it can make you like, it can put you in deep meditation. It can do all kinds of stuff to you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why you also have to watch and pay attention to what music you digest too, man. Because that's the whole thing about music. It really like, it has that vibration, and it actually does things to your spirit and does things to your consciousness and stuff like that. So, and your subconsciousness. So you also got to watch out what type of music that you digest and stuff like that at the same time. As far as some of lyrics are concerned, you know, because the music gets you into the groove, but it's the lyrics too that you got to watch out for and everything. Some of that stuff can poison you, and the thing is, you may not pay it no mind. Your subconscious picks it up. And next thing you know, it programs you and stuff like that. The best way to control the people is through their music. And they said the best way to judge someone's culture, or to get an understanding of someone's culture, is through music. You know, back then tribes was judged based off of the type of music that their people listened to. That's why rap today is much more poisoning than anything. It's dangerous. You know? Peter Gabriel. The name of the song was called Red Ring. He used to be part of this group called Genesis with Stephen Wingwood, Phil Collins, and Peter Gabriel. They was in the group. And if you hear them separately, they sound like the same. They sound like the same motherfucker. If you listen, they're good singers, but they was in a group together, so all three of them sound alike. When I was young, I used to get confused. Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, and Stephen Winwood. But as I got older, I was able to distinguish their voices after a while. But Peter Gabriel, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with those cats. There's a lot there, man. Shucks, man. Like, there's a lot of songs that I can sit down. That's why I'm so creative, dude. Like, I would turn my lights off, keep my LEDs on, and just sit in the room with my head in the air like this, just moving around in my chair and just pondering and thinking up stuff while listening to music. It motivates me. It drives me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find music that speaks to your spirit, that soothes you, that inspires you, and stuff like that. You know? Yeah, Robert Palmer. Yep. Oh, okay, Felipe. Yeah. That's what really, my parents. I really think my parents are that. Like, they always kept me diverse. That's why I get along with so many. Oh, thanks for the $20, Strider. Thanks for the $20. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's what, because of my parents, you know, them just exposed me to different songs. That's why I'm able to get along with so many different groups of people and stuff like that, and attract so many different people. Good, man. Good. I remember. Anybody remember the MTV music generator for the PlayStation 1? Anybody remember that? That was the first beat maker for consoles, and it was pretty damn good. You was able to sample and stuff like that. I wish I still had my memory card that had my songs on there. I used to make my own beats. Them things was trash. Them beats was trash. And what we used to do every day, every game night on Friday, everybody used to bring their memory cards to my uncle's house, and we used to show off what new beats we made and whatever like that. And my dad used to make music. My uncles, because my dad used to make beats back in the day, especially back in the 80s and stuff. Dude, but it was just, you was able to do so much with it. People made some nice beats back in the day off the MTV Music Generator. And bro, we always used to come around game night with our memory cards. And every time I used to bring my shit there, everybody used to start busting out laughing because my beats was ass. Because my dad made R&B, made a lot of R&B beats. Because my dad sings too. My dad wasn't only a rapper. My dad had good harmony. Especially my dad, my Uncle Gene. My Uncle Nemesis, he made the rap beats. A couple of my other uncles, my Uncle Eddie, and my cousin Jigga, they made the rap beats and stuff like that. But yo, bro, have you heard the band called Yes? I heard it of. Yeah, yo, I don't know what it was. I tried to make this. I made this rock and roll beat, right? I made rap beats and I made this rock beats, right? I had this one rock beat, dog. I don't know what it was. I had fucking whales playing that shit, and my cousins and them used to be fucking dying. They used to start dying. They was in tears on the floor, like, yo, what the fuck you? They used to make the whale sounds every time. They used to start clowning me, y'all. Yeah, my dad used to write music and stuff. He used to make beats and stuff, but my dad, he used to do a lot of R&B. He used to do a lot of rap. He started out rapping first, but my dad can sing. My dad, my uncle, they got good ass fucking harmony, you know? And that's why my dad is fixing up his room now. Like, my dad right now is doing work on the bathroom. He'll be finished that in a couple of days. And then he's going to fix his bedroom. He already took his keyboard, he bought a new beat machine and stuff like that. And he want to get back to doing music as a hobby. He want to get back to singing and stuff like that. My dad, he can sing. And my dad played the saxophone. My dad's a saxophone player too. My dad's a saxophone player. He said, regenerator. Can we get a sample? I don't have any. My dad's getting back into it. If he makes something new, I'm definitely gonna let your guys hear what my dad did. Right now, I don't have anything as of right now. Oh, thanks, Enrique. Thanks, appreciate the $25 super chat. But yeah, whenever I get a sample, and I wish I had my MTV Music Generator. I wish I still had those beats. Cause if y'all wanted a good laugh, y'all would have had a good laugh tonight if I had those on me. Yeah, our whole family is creative, man. Our whole family is creative. You know? My dad, like I said, my dad's a contractor. He does the plumbing, he does electric work. He does it all, you know, and he's a saxophone player. You know? He can rap. He used to rap back in the 80s. He still like to sing. You know? My mom was a hairstylist. My mom was fucking good with the hair. The women in the neighborhood was jealous. Cause that's all my mom used to do. My mom was a housewife, and she did hair. My mom was nice with the hair. It was no competition. It was no competition. My mom can whip a hairstyle up. Our living room was literally a hair salon. My mom stayed with the clientele. That's talent. My mom was good. She could have been on a show, a hair show. My mom was bad when it came to doing the hair. She was nice. You know? Yep. My mom was nice with their hair, man. My mom stayed with money. At that point in her life, she was a stay-at-home mom and did nothing but hair. Making money. Yep. And of course, my brothers, Keel Lancer. He's a photographer. He's good with Photoshop and stuff like that. He's good, and he dabbles in editing, so he's good with that stuff. And then DX Strike, you know, digital art, really good. He can draw, and he's getting better. He's working on even more to improve his drawings and stuff like that. My baby brother, he's a fucking genius too when it comes to art. He's very creative. You know what I'm saying? And of course, also, yeah, like I forgot to tell you, yeah, my dad, he also films. He also edits. My dad good with that shit too, you know? And then my sister just fucking smart. She graduated from Penn State, the Pennsylvania campus. She was a communications major, and this is the thing. My sister's the only one who she's talented but doesn't have much. She don't really have high self-esteem in herself. She always doubts herself. But I remember when when it comes to my sister write up a contract and stuff like that, she does all the proofreading. She proofreads all our work. That's why when I actually start working, when I start going through the rough draft case, my VK outlines and stuff, my sister's gonna be the one I'm gonna pay her. Like I said, we all business people. I'm gonna make sure I give my sister some money. I want to make sure she always want to tighten her up with some money and stuff like that. I'm gonna get her to look through and proofread my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And her editing work, cause she had to do a video project, and she had a video editing class when she was in Penn State, and she brought it home and showed it to me and my brothers and my dad. And her editing and her vision is totally different from my vision when I edit and film. Totally different than what my father edits and film and my brothers, right? And it was so different. It was so weird. It was so unique. My sister is talented as hell, but she doubts herself. She doubts herself. And there's nothing I can do to convince her, you know, to tell her that, yo, focus, you're good. You're fucking good. You know? But it's she has to get out of that herself. Yeah. My dad sure is. Yep. And dad is the one that we all looked up to. Dad because of dad, I got into filming, because whatever my dad did, we just did it, like, you know? And my mom, she was good at puzzle games. My mom will bust anybody ass in Tetris, bust and move, what was it called? The Columns, Shanghai. It was a game called called Shanghai. There's a couple other puzzle games, but my mom was the queen of puzzle games and rhythm games, especially Parappa the Rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom loved puzzle games. You know? I used to love sitting there and watching my mom play puzzle games. And my mom was very competitive when it came to puzzle games. I used to sit up all night. Used to come in the bedroom, sit on the bed, and my mom used to have the Sega Saturn plugged up. Because my dad didn't play the Sega Saturn much. So my mom played the Sega Saturn most of the time. Hooked up in the bedroom. And we used to come in, I used to sit on the bed and watch my mom play. You know what I'm saying? Bust and Move. And all Tetris Plus and stuff like that. Yeah, it ain't no damn joke. Yeah. My mom. I remember I played my mom at Tetris Plus, and my mom was just beating me, and I was just crying. I was real young, crying because I just couldn't beat her. Like my mom used to destroy us. Used to destroy us in puzzle games and stuff. My mom loved the puzzle games. Yup. That's why those was fun times and stuff, you know. But yeah, man. Talent ran in the family. It really did. It really did. And then my mom, she used to crochet her own patterns for like dolls, blankets. She did stuff like that as well. Then my mom got into computers before like cleaning out like viruses, back when people didn't know much about computers. Now anybody can get like a virus program now. But mom became like a computer tech whiz for a bit too. People used to sit in their laptops, pay mom to clean out their laptops and reboot their systems and do all kinds of stuff. My mom did that for a bit. Oh yeah. My mom was my mom was very competitive in Uno and Monopoly. Jeez. Matter of fact, I think mom was the worst person to play with, because my mom was very competitive, especially if dad played, because dad would troll. Oh, my mom loved Dr. Mario too, but yeah, dad would troll. If dad was playing Monopoly, dad would troll while mom was, and then I remember one time my mom got so upset. Playing Monopoly, my mom flipped the board over. My mom got so upset she flipped the whole damn board over. And Dad was trolling her. Yup. Oh my God, they was those are some fun memories, man. I just wish Mom took the time to actually sit down and play games with us. Like, even if she didn't know how to play them, I wish she would have spent time, because that would have been a fun bonding time. The only games we really did play with Mom was puzzles, but we tried to teach her to play other games, but she never really took the time to try to learn other games with us. Even if she didn't know how to play. Like, I remember we trying to teach my mom how to play Bomberman. I mean, even though my mom had no idea what the fuck she was doing, I just enjoyed the fact that Mom was playing Bomberman with us and stuff. I wish I had more of those moments with my mom. I would definitely would have wished I wish that. Mom spent more time with us and everything when it came to stuff like that. It was more so Dad did a lot of the spending time with us when it came to like the bonding with the video games and other hobbies and stuff. I think if Mom would have did those much more too, we would have been even tighter, if she played more games with us and stuff like that. My mom was more of a movie buff. My mom enjoyed a lot of the movies and stuff like that. I used to, because like with my mom, my mom used to watch Lifetime, and that was the time I spent time with my mom too, because my brothers wouldn't watch Lifetime with my mom. Well, my mom and dad, they went their own way and stuff like that. But I still love them both. They had differences and stuff like that, so they ended up going their own way. Much later in life, not when we were young. Much later, not too long ago. But yeah. But when I did spend time with Mom, mom used to watch a lot of Lifetime films. I used to enjoy those times because it was always when I came home for college break. So that was like the time I was able to bond with Mom. She'd be in her room and stuff like that. Oh, my dad loved the Pac-Mans, especially Miss Pac-Man. My dad enjoyed Pac-Man. But yeah, the Lifetime movies, dog. I used to enjoy those movies with my mom. Because them Lifetime movies was ridiculous. Lifetime movies, dog. But I enjoyed those with my mom. Like, that was the time when me and Mom really bonded together and stuff like that. We watched those movies. And and they were like, okay, I'm just gonna watch one Lifetime movie with Mom. Next thing you know, I'm watching 3 to 4 movies with her. Oh yeah, it definitely happens, Nova. It happens. And I end up watching 3 to 4 movies, Lifetime movies with my mom. And I was thinking about that recently. I like those. I used to like watching those with Mom. And also like Mom was also fun when we was able to make her laugh, because Mom like when Mom laughed, especially when you made Mom laugh, when something was really funny, Mom used to crack up, like tears used to come out of her eyes, like really bad, especially when something was really, really funny. I love when my mom laughed. I was thinking about her laugh recently. It was just making me crack up and stuff. And those were times I really did enjoy it with my mom, and stuff like that. I don't know. It just came up in my head one night or whatever like that. I was just laughing out loud at times where I was able to make my mom laugh, or my mom found something funny and she just used to just die. And my mom's laughing. Just hearing her laugh make you laugh. You know how y'all hear me laugh? I start laughing. When my mom start laughing where she can't breathe, then it would just make everybody laugh, Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, man. Because it was one Lifetime movie, right? It was this. Yeah, for real, man. the continuous laughs. Yeah, it was this one Lifetime movie, right? Where it was about this husband and wife, right? It was me and my mom was watching it. Name of the damn movie, but what happened was it was a husband and wife. They ended up getting divorced. They ended up going their separate ways. But they were still on good terms. So the father would come. No, I think he had, if I can remember, I think he might have had custody of his daughter. Or they used to take turns back and forth who had the kid, who had the daughter and stuff. But they were on good terms. The divorced husband and wife, they were on good terms. So the ex-wife, ended up, having a new husband or a boyfriend and stuff like that. So what happened was the husband, the ex-husband, it was about the story centered around him. He was finally starting to move on to get past that, the divorce and stuff like that. And he moved on and he started going out there to start dating again. And the story was pretty much about social media, that you got to watch who you meet on social media. And it was from a man, and in most Lifetime movies is always, it's more so stories about women. But this one more so, I would say, was about the father this time, about a man this time. And well, of course, it still had to center around the female, because the woman that he meet over the internet, she wasn't who she claimed to be. And pretty much the story is about watch who you meet over the internet and stuff like that. A lot of these people know who they. So the ex-husband wound up meeting this chick over the internet or whatever. And this woman that he meet, she was like pretty much incredible, loyal, submissive. She did everything, and he loved her. It wasn't like that. And they both reciprocated the same type of affection. And he did things for her, she did things for him. But as time started going along, the chick kind of started getting kind of obsessive or kind of stalkerish. Question: when the next Smash lobby finally got a switch in with the Stimmy? I have no idea, Smurf. I have no idea when because I may be doing Dead or Alive 6 next week, or what's the name of the game? Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So I'm not sure when I'm doing Smash again. It'll probably be the following week. Not sure. But I'll keep you up to date. Yeah, so chick started getting obsessive. And the daughter started to not like her, because she started becoming more of a bitch towards his daughter behind the scenes when the father wasn't around. And the daughter was trying to tell the father, but the father didn't want to believe it because he was so caught up with her, because she seemed like such an amazing woman. So what happened was, the daughter went back and told the mother. So the ex-wife went to the ex-husband and saying, listen, like, I've been doing some research about this woman, and things is kind of off about her, like that. And he was about to marry the chick. Because they was engaged. And this chick was killing people too. But the father didn't know. The father didn't know at all. And she was going after women who seemed like a threat. She didn't want no women around them. He said, I almost went out with a chick that had a mugshot on the internet. Oh shit. Yeah, and the ex-wife was trying to tell her ex-husband, like, yo, like, this woman's not who she claims she is, and things are not adding up. I've been doing some research on her and stuff like that. He didn't want to believe it. So eventually she exposed herself, and she got obsessed, and she was like, if I can't have you, I'm going to take you out myself. So she was trying to shoot. She was going to shoot her soon to be husband, and they was on the rooftop. And then I can't remember how. I think the ex-wife ended up fighting her. I think, and she fell off. Then the woman fell off the roof, and then when her body was gone. So it pretty much showed that she got away, and then she went right back on the internet to find another man and start all over again, change who she is. She was just obsessed. Like, her first marriage messed her up, and she was just obsessed of trying to find the right man and wanted to be loved. She had daddy issues. She wanted to be loved by a man. This man loved her. That ex-husband loved her, but she was very obsessive, and she wanted no other woman to come in. She felt like that, and that's what happened. Her last husband, I believe, cheated on her. So when she met him, he loved her. He didn't cheat on her or nothing, but She was that obsessive and she was that insecure, and she was just killing women. Any woman they got next to him, she would kill him. And she was going to kill his daughter because, like I said, like there's a lot of women out there that get jealous of if she's dating a single father or whatever like that. A lot of women of her man's daughter. I seen it. I seen a lot of women that get jealous of the daughters and stuff like that because of all the affection that that single father put into their daughter and stuff like that. You know, as he should. That's his daughter. You know, that's his obligation. That's something he created and stuff like that. So a lot of women get jealous of that, or because of their own father never spoiled them or never showed them a love that a father is supposed to give his daughter. She never received that before. So when she see a guy that she's dating who has a daughter, she gets jealous because of the affection and the type of love that he gives his daughter, and she wish she had that. So she tries to fight for that. Tries to fight and compete with the daughter because she wants that attention too. And I experienced that before from a chick. You know, she got jealous because like I said, I used to say like, yo, my daughter come first. My baby girl, my princess come first. You know what I'm saying? Before anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, my obligations to her. I love like that. My daughter is the only female in my life that get me shook. I get shook when my daughter get upset. Because I don't want to see her upset or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And I always ask her, baby, you need something? Or are you okay? Or whatever like that. I always check up on her and stuff like that. And I thought it was just an anime thing. Like Dragon Ball GT, Vegeta's the toughest dude, but his daughter Brawl, when she got upset or something like that, and Vegeta can blow up planets and everything, but that's one chick, that's one female that have him buckle to his knees, and his feelings was hurt when he showed her that he asked her what she thought about his mustache, and his daughter clowned him for it, and it really bothered him. He fought some of the toughest villains, but his daughter was the only one that was able to get him like that. You know? Yeah, he said, damn, this bitch is really on one. He said, "Chick man, niggas was drowned in pussy always. Take your kid's side." You ever watched MEW? No, never heard of it. Yeah, and that was so when it comes to my daughter, like, I get really shook when my daughter get upset or whatever like that. But yeah, man, there's women out there that will really compete with the single father's daughter, or try to find anything to sabotage that relationship because she wants that type of affection that single father is giving his daughter and shit like that. Women are that petty. I seen it and I experienced it. They're that petty. Said seen a movie, but it was called Stepdad. My mom loved the Stepdad movies. My mom used to watch that. Yeah, like yeah, man, like that stuff happens, man. I seen it. And like females, that's what I'm saying. Grown ass females does get jealous of little girls, of little daughters. Even mothers get jealous of their daughters, especially if the father's in the picture. Where the father's, and then when the daughter grows up, it's the queen. It's the queen bee syndrome, where the queen bee, feels some type of way, because now it's two women in the house. The daughter's no longer a little girl. She's starting to become a woman, and the father tries to divide, the husband and the father tries to divide his time with his wife, and he tries to still divide his time with his daughter. And I've seen a lot of fights between mothers and daughters and stuff because the father shows a lot of affection towards his daughters, especially if the wife is not doing her job. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of there's fathers out there like, yo, my wife, she's not supporting me, or she's not giving me the affection that I'm looking for, or like that. So he takes all his time and spoils his daughter instead. He spoils her, or whatever. In a father-daughter type of relationship, nothing sexual. Just he starts to spend more time with his daughter. He starts to take her out, He'll spoil it, make sure she got money, spoils her and stuff like that, because especially if the wife not doing her job, to make sure, that he's in order. Like, especially if the father's going out doing everything to please the mother please the mother and his wife, and she's not reciprocating it back in return. So what he does is he takes that affection and he provides for his daughter, and then the mother start getting jealous, and then now the queen bee is upset, and daughter and the mother's going back and forth. Oh yeah, daughters they can be. Yeah, so yeah, it can go back and forth. But I dealt with that one time with a chick or whatever like that. She didn't like the fact is the time that I do spend with my daughter, or there's times where I couldn't see her because hey, my daughter comes first. You know what I'm saying? You have to accept that. You have to accept that my child comes first. If you can accept that, then let's go. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be on board with that, then we're not going to work. And like I said, a lot of these women have daddy issues. They don't get that. They never had that affection before, so they try to fight for that. So you have to deal with that. It's so many variables and factors and stuff. So that's what happens with that. So, but yeah, man, it's good chats, man. Good chats. And good chats in here. I gotta get ready for bed, guys. I'm tired, and I gotta get up early tomorrow. My daughter, she's gonna work on my hair. Me and my daughter's birthday is this week, so I think me and my daughter and her grandpa, I think we probably driving some go-karts over next weekend or something like that. I'm not sure we supposed to be doing, but my daughter wanted a gaming chair, so gotta get her a gaming chair for her little setup that she got in her room with her gaming PC and stuff. And I'm gonna get her a Blue Yeti microphone, and she gonna start making YouTube content for Roblox and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys. I'm streaming tomorrow. I don't know what game I'm streaming tomorrow. I think we might be doing No Man's Sky tomorrow. I think we might. I'm not sure yet. But I might be doing No Man's Sky. But what I'm trying to do, guys, I'm trying to get some VR going on. You guys get to watch. I want to, right now, are you going to do anything special for myself? I never do anything special for myself on my birthday. I end up most of my birthday is pretty much my daughter's birthday. I just get to my daughter. I'm a man. I feel like I'm a man that right at this point in my life, I feel like I'm a man that's happy. I have everything. If I want to do something special for myself, I can do it any day. I have the Xbox Series X. I got the arcade machine. I got the PS5. I got my VK poster. I got all these projects. I can do for myself any day. That's why my birthday doesn't feel special. It doesn't feel special. So most of my birthdays is more so for my daughter. Cause and plus, even my daughter don't even know what she really wants for her birthday, because she can get whatever she want anytime. She got good grades. She's a responsible young lady and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She's a good child. So I always reward her when she does right, and I always remind her, as long as you do right and you're obedient, and you always going to get good. You always going to get good things and stuff in return. Your father's always going to reward you. So I reward her every time she does good. She busting ass in school. You know what I'm saying? Honor roll student all the time. Now she's trying to fight hard to get just straight A's now. Because most times she gets just number A's and B's. Now she's just trying to get straight A's. She's working hard towards that. But my daughter, she can get whatever she wants. A birthday stream? I'm not sure if I'm going to be home on my birthday, because my dad talking about he want to go-kart racing at this indoor go-kart place. I'm not sure. Me and my daughter and my brother Keel and all of us may be going or whatever like that, and we're going to, hang out and stuff. So I'm not sure if I am. My daughter's birthday is on Friday and mine is on Sunday coming up. So We might be going out Friday. Not sure how we're going to do this just yet, but we're gonna see how this is going to turn out. So if we don't do anything Friday and instead go Saturday, then I may do a birthday stream and just chill with you guys on my birthday. I don't know what I want. I'm a man at this point in my life. I feel as though right now I have everything. I have my family, and I have things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what I want. Last birthday, I didn't get nothing on my birthday. My dad gave me money. I think my brother Keo bought me something, or DX Drayton. I can't, if I can remember. But other than that, no, I don't think I got it. And my daughter, she got me something. Every time I give her money, she saves her money, and she'll buy me. Because he bought me a GameCube, Nintendo Switch game, a Nintendo Switch, wireless Nintendo Switch GameCube Pro controller. She bought that for me. And then the birthday before that, I think she bought me the Street Fighter anniversary, 30th anniversary for the Nintendo Switch. But I as I can remember, yeah, I don't know what I want. Oh, thanks, Vera. Yeah, so I don't know I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get anything. I was gonna get myself Half-Life Alyx for VR for my PC. And end up not buying it. I didn't get myself anything the last birthday. So I'm gonna get Alyx. I'm gonna get Half-Life. I'm gonna buy Half-Life Alyx, because now this year I upgraded to a 2080 RTX 2080 graphics card. Now I got an i7. You know. And this week I'm upgrading from 16 gigs of RAM to 32 gigs of RAM. So my machine is constantly being upgraded and stuff like that. So, but other than that, man, yeah. So in No Man's Sky, not sure, but I will be streaming tomorrow for sure. I'm streaming tomorrow for sure. If something comes up, you'll know in the community tab if something comes up. But other than that, you'll see me. You watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Yeah, I saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's why I started the stream late, because I had the computer guy called me, said, "Yo, your i7's here, come get it." So I had to take my computer around there. He put the i7 in, and then I went to go to the bank so I can go pay him or whatever like that. Went there, and the stimmies is out because the bank was crowded. Nothing but niggas in the bank. The seafood place is crowded. I went to go get some Domino's. Domino's is crowded. Like everybody and their mom was all parking lots everywhere. And you would have swore we didn't have a pandemic when now that the stimmies is out. It was out today. That's why I got home late, because I was waiting for my pizza. I had to wait for my damn pizza. It took an hour and a half, more like an hour, I would say, for it to be ready. So after I got my i7 installed, had to put it in the trunk of my car, my computer, drove to the plaza to get my pizza, had to wait for a whole damn hour, got that, came home, watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier. PC suggestions? I'll tell you in a second, Demarcus. I went home, watched, then my daughter was asleep. I didn't know she was asleep. I got her like 3 slices of pizza out the box, walked upstairs, I knocked on the door. Then I opened it. She was in the bed asleep. She was tired from doing all this homework online. She gets up, say, "Hey, Daddy, she said, I didn't know I'll sleep this long." So I was like, "All right, baby, just come downstairs and Daddy got you some pizza or whatever." So she came downstairs and watched the Winter Soldier with where her and her pop and her uncles. She watched it with us, and before you know it, I looked up. I'm like, damn, it was like 7:30, going on 8 o'clock. Came upstairs. Had to plug my computer back up, make sure everything was working properly. Then I called the computer dude up and said, "Yo, I'm looking to upgrade my RAM and stuff." He said, "Don't worry, I got you." So he said, "Your RAM will be here by at the beginning of the week or whatever like that, or hopefully no shipment, because these shipments is getting ridiculous. Because I'm still waiting for another package to come in. There's a delay in my package that I'm waiting for, so I still had to wait for that. So before I know it, I'm like, damn, it's like 8 o'clock. I was supposed to start streaming, because the goal was to stream around like 2 o'clock. Cause I was hoping, cause he told me like after 1, come bring your computer by and I'll put the i7 in. I ended up taking a nap and woke up at 2:30. Cause I went to the gym with my dad, came home, freshened up, got so tired and exhausted from working out, laid down for a bit. Yeah, I had a busy day, man. I had a real busy day. All right, Enrique. Good night, Enrique. Yeah, I had a busy day. It wasn't supposed to be a busy day. It was not supposed. The stimmies messed me up. The stimmies made everything crowded. The stimmies made everything crowded. That's what pissed me off. That's what took me all day. It was stimmy weekend. That's what took all day. So I wasn't suspecting to be out this damn long. My whole goal was I'm gonna work out at the gym with Pops, come home, freshen up, and take a nap real quick. Cause I came home at 12. Cause I went to the gym around like 10. They end up coming home around like, I got out of the gym by 12. My Pops had to go back to work, and I drove home. So my dad drove to work, I drove home. By the time I got home, freshened up, and I was gonna come home and do some YouTube. I was gonna start working on some Mugen After Dark. Start, taking some of the streams that I did and start putting them together so I can upload one. But I was at the computer like this, dead like a zombie, tired, because my body's exhausted. My arms hurt, my chest hurt. Been working out this whole week. So tomorrow, no gym, and Sunday, no gym. This is when my rest, the weekends will be my rest weekend. And then hit the gym again, starting Monday again. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like dead tired. So I was like, you know what, Mugen Lord, like, don't sit there and try to push yourself to edit. Man, take your ass to sleep. So I went back and laid down. Before you know it, I looked up. I said, I'm going to get up at 2 o'clock. Man, I looked up. It was 2:30. So I'm like, damn. I said, let me get up. I had to unplug my computer and everything. Do it, put my computer in the trunk. Went down there, dropped it off at the computer shop. He said, just give me about 30 minutes. He had other stuff that clients had to work with. He said, at least give me about 30 minutes. I'll call you back. No, I'll call you and let you know that you can come back and pick it up. So in the meantime, I was like, all right, good. I'm going to hit the ATM to get the money out and pay him. So I go over to the ATM. The parking lot was crowded. Couldn't even drive in the Citizen Bank parking lot. No, it was cars everywhere parked. And then the line from the inside of the bank came all the way to the outside. He said, Snyder cut. Yeah, the stimmy hit. You said, what about the Justice League cut? Did I watch? No, I didn't watch it yet. What's up, Maru? No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the cut yet, man. Didn't watch. Yeah, that stimmy hit. And the thing was, because I had to pay in pretty much $300 for the i7. So I went to the ATM because I said, let me just go to the ATM and withdraw it. And because of COVID, they put a cap on how much you can withdraw outside the ATM machine. They put a cap on it. So I'm like, damn. So I like, that means I have to go in the bank. Because I was going to take out $360. But they only allowed me to take out $300. So like, because I was going to keep the $60 in my pocket and just order pizza instead of me keep swiping my card. Like keep cash on you guys. Please keep cash on you. These banks are robbing you. The thing is, stop swiping your card a lot. People don't understand that you get charged, even though you swipe and whatever, you get charged a fee each time you swipe your card, especially when you don't punch in. If you swipe your card or whatever like that, or use the chip, if it doesn't ask you to punch in your PIN number, you get fees for that. The store give you a fee, and then the bank take the money out and stuff like that. You get these additional charges that you don't even know that they're pulling from you. So always try to keep cash on you most of the time. You realize you spend more money when you just swiping your card than you actually have the cash in your hand. So my goal was to take extra $60 out so I can use the $60 and keep that in my pocket if I want to grab some pizza, grab some iced tea and some drinks and stuff like that. Grab some of that instead of me keep swiping my damn card all the time and shit like that. So that didn't end up working out that way because they wouldn't allow me to take out over $300. So that means I had to go into the bank. I said, I'm not waiting in that fucking line. So I ended up just taking $300 out, and I had to end up swiping to order my debit card to get my damn pizza, to order pizza and shit at Domino's. 'Cause I went directly to Domino's after that because it's across the street from the bank, and that's what took up my whole damn day, man. Came home, watched the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then before you know, it was like damn near 8 o'clock. My whole day. Damn, bro, at the shop. Don't got Cash App. Oh, I'm banned from Cash App. I'm banned from Cash App. And the reason why I'm banned from Cash App, I had a client who wanted to who wanted to pay me to do a custom 3D hentai video commission for them, and they didn't have PayPal and shit like that. And they said they wanted to pay me through Cash App. So, I went to go. I downloaded Cash App for the first time, put all my information in there, and the dude paid me. This commission that he wanted to pay me for was like $600. $600. I made that $600 in 2 hours. So he went to go send me the money. I took the money, got the money, but then after that, I couldn't even access the app after that, or take any other because after that. Because after that or whatever like that, I was gonna start using Cash App. You know, like for instance, me and my dad go half and half to pay my daughter's private school tuition. So normally what I do is I will send half the money through Cash App, my half, to my pops through Cash App, and it stopped working. I wonder, and then I was like, yo, why I can't send any money? Why I can't put my card in and stuff? And then I found out, I got a notification saying I was banned because they said that transaction of $600 that I did with that 3D hentai commission or like that, they found it suspicious, and they said it was like a prostitution or something like that, illegal, like prostitution or type of transaction. So they banned me from it. So I got Venmo now. And I love Venmo. But Cash App, yup, they banned me. I got direct deposit. I don't have, the thing was, if there's a large amount of money I have to take out, ATM doesn't work. I have to go to inside the bank. And that's what happened. The ATM wouldn't let me take out over $300. So I had to go inside and go to the teller in order to get the money that I wanted. And when I seen that line, I was like, damn, like, hell no. I ain't doing that. But yeah, I got direct deposit. All my clip stores are all direct deposit. When I wake up and look at my account, there it is. You know? But yeah, man. They banned me because they thought my transaction was a prostitution transaction. Yeah. So I got on Venmo and I never had any issues. I downloaded Venmo 2 months ago and been using it since. Been using it since, because every once in a while my boy hosts a foot fetish party and stuff like that. So the entry fees and stuff like that, I pay him through Venmo and stuff like that. And so every once in a while I go to a foot fetish party every once in a while. Probably like once every other month. Or whenever I want to, like, you know, treat myself out, go to one of those parties, meet a couple of chicks or whatever. But other than that, yeah, man. Yeah, it was a busy day today. It was a really busy day. It was a really exhausting, bro. Exhausting. But I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, guys. I'll be seeing you Game Fiends later. Peace out.